Welcome everyone. So today in our tutorial, we're going to talk about scheduling content in a playlist. So I am under the corporate info here. This is kind of what the playlist detail looks like. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit schedule content. And I have two options: grab from a media file, or if it's like a video URL, maybe the team, just created a YouTube link and I just want to schedule that out. I'll just show you the UI though for that. So if I click video URL, I hit continue, I just simply paste it right in here. But I'm going to show you the media library. So we'll go ahead and hit continue. All right, so here's the media library modal. I think we're all really familiar with this, by the way. Obviously, just kind of a different, essentially a different look. But we've got our table here. We've got the thumbnails, name of the asset. We have the different pages, of course. It is being filtered by the most recently added. And then it's just going to tell you, obviously, if it's assigned to a playlist. So in our scenario here, I am just going to select these two images. And again, you can select multiple, you can select one. It just depends on what you're kind of looking to schedule, of course. So once I've selected, I'm going to hit continue. And this is where the scheduling part comes. Now, I just want to make a little call out for beta. Clearly, I selected two assets, right? But in my sort of UI here, I'm just showing one image. We have not added the sort of UI to show multiple sort of thumbnails here, but I just want to make a call out that if you do select multiple, try not to get too hung up that you're just kind of scheduling content for this one image. You are making changes here for everything that you have selected. So I know it's a little wonky, but that's why I wanted to kind of call it out. So I am setting my start time and end times for the two assets that I selected. And for the most part, you guys, this is familiar. This is stuff that we know. We just kind of put a different coat of paint to it. So start date. Today is the 3rd. That is crazy to think about. So I'm going to have it start today and I am going to have it end, on Saturday. If you want it to run all day or if you don't, again, I can have it choose. So again, my mouse just goes up and down. Or I can simply just type in too. So I have personally found if I just kind of come in here and type it in, I find that it's a lot easier. If I wanted to start on the PM, I just simply hit the P on the keyboard or A for AM. So yeah, it's something you just want to kind of get in here and kind of play around with. Some people like to click on the icon and go this way. Some people just like to type it in. So for me, I just found that it was easier if I type it in. And how would you like these assets to play? Again, if you want it to be full screen or the duration. So a couple things I'm going to call out here. So if you select a video, we know how long that video is, okay? So if you select one video, the duration is already going to be sort of submitted here because we already know how long that video is. So there's really going to be no action for you. But what if, and I'm going to go back here to the media library. What if I selected a JPEG and a YouTube, all right? And I hit continue. So now just a call out, right? That's the part that's a little wonky here is I've selected a YouTube and I've selected an image. Again, we know how long it is and we're trying to do our best telling you that. So when you set your duration, you're setting the duration obviously for those assets, right? The JPEGs, the PowerPoints, the documents. You would not be applied, or it will not be applied to the YouTube or the videos. So it's really the same as our current system, but I just kind of wanted to iron that out to make sure there's, obviously no confusions there. So again, I am going to set my time. I did go back, so I have to kind of reset my end dates, physically type in here. I just find that that's easier for me, but please play around with it. And yep, that looks great. I'm gonna hit continue. And then it's nice because we do get this little confirmation, just making sure that like, hey, you're scheduling this, right? Like these are the days, these are the times that you want it. And then you just hit continue. And your asset has been scheduled. So here I can close out, or if I'm like, oh crap, I need to schedule another one for a different time, right? This is going to allow me to go back to the whole process of choose an asset, schedule, and kind of just keep going down this like 1, 2, 3 step process. So that's an option there. Otherwise, I'm just going to close it out. All right. And then my assets have been added, on page 2. Here they are. If for whatever reason I needed to adjust the time, right? just when it's running. Again, if I select over into this ellipse, I have edit schedule, which brings me back into this modal and allows me to make those adjustments. So that is the oh my gosh, that is the overview of scheduling content. I'll figure out how to talk, of course. Any questions you may have, please reach out to us. Let us know how we can sort of clear the air. Otherwise, you guys just have a great day, and thank you for your time.